Is it just 2 iPhones? Just iPhones.
Yeah, I had cameras, but then it got too complicated. Like the way I was trying to do it, it got too complicated, and it didn't do the trick that I wanted. You don't need the earphones if you don't want it. Yeah, no. I already erased the feedback.
Okay.
So we're not.
My
Yeah,
hair
so
is
I
messed
used.
up.
No, it's
I don't
okay.
need it anymore.
Looks pretty. You're fine. The no the. So I'm just actually monitoring. Perfect. I had 2 cameras, and ideally they should be connected to the computer, and then the image should be already sent to the computer.
But
And
it's
what
not.
the cameras that I bought, they weren't, so I bought them for nothing. Because he did the same thing as a cell phone. Yeah, and they were expensive.
So this is better.
So I just sold them back. So it's like, yeah, no, I don't
Well,
need
these
it.
cell phones can be what? You can see a license plate from here. Some of these cell phones, if you make it closer, oh yeah.
Maybe this one, which is the newest, but not that one.
The new ones, they are like 50% closer, like 50 times closer.
But that's the Samsung, no? The Samsung or the...
I don't think they should be legal. It's like, whoa.
Did you see the image where there was a million pixels, and then you can zoom in into where people were reading even?
Oh yeah, that's what I saw.
Yeah, the stupid picture that was like, dude, we're being watched for some reason. I don't know.
Or people can play chess like on the floor in the park, and you can actually see how they play and who is winning.
Oh, okay. What? Which camera is that?
Close. I don't know. It's just like a cell phone.
Okay. Well, another Samsung is much better, right? If Samsung is watching this, give me money and a cell phone. But I know they're better with their camera. They can do a better zoom in. So I don't know. Maybe that is the one that can spy on people. Do you believe in that? Do you believe that we're being spied in the cell phones? Yeah.
We're spy everywhere all the time. You have a watch. You have a phone.
Yeah.
You have a credit cards you're paying. You have a bank cards. They know everywhere you go, whatever you spend. They know where you shop. They know when you shop. They know what day of the week.
They know if you didn't pay your taxes.
They know everything.
That's the worst part.
They will track you like that.
Because you and I, we both have businesses, so we both rely on work that sometimes there's cash, right? And, not giving a receipt here and there happens, right? Not that it happens to me. I always pay my taxes.
That's the tip.
But yeah. I'm just going to start. Hi, welcome to Not So Carpe Diem. I forgot to do that. Usually have to clap it because eventually I match it with the thing. Yeah, I did clap. That's good. Yeah, very good. Yeah. The guest that I invited today, her name is ELISHKA. Or Ashley Paradise? What did you put Ashley Paradise on Facebook?
It's just my name for when I'm famous in the future. No.
Okay, that will be your name, Ashley Paradise?
No, I just wanted an English name, and nobody know ELISHKA. Nobody know how to say it, how to spell it, so I just called myself Ashley.
Okay. Do you have an inspiration? Like somebody that, I met an Ashley, and she inspired me to be better, and...
It just sounds exotic.
Ashley?
Ashley? We don't have that name, so.
Okay, Ashley, and what was it? Ashley Paradise?
Paradise is just like Canada is Hawaii.
Okay.
So Paradise.
So I feel like you're. By the way, sorry about that. I when I was testing the audio, I just realized that plant was gonna be tickling the gas, and actually, if you see, there's a string that I put it so it stays like that because it usually falls down.
It's a nice plant.
Thank you. Yeah. I got it from an old lady. She sold it to me.
Looks like 10 years old.
Yeah, it has history. I don't know. That plant has probably seen more things than me.
And here, what she would tell you if she could speak.
Oof. They were like, dude, you need to stop. Actually, I'm not gonna say that. But it has seen things. It has seen things for sure. Anyway, ELISHKA. So I wanted to start. Why did you move to Kelowna, right? For people that will know you, that knows you, and they will see this, right? Why did you move to Kelowna? I'm curious because Kelowna is a place that I always wanted to move to, but I'm afraid I'm not gonna have a way to make a living there, a decent living, you know. So in my case, right, because Calgary is a decently big city, and for what I do, it's perfect, right, with the junk removal, the moving, etc. And Kelowna, I don't know if it's big enough for there to be a big market. You know what I mean?
I would say it's like 7 times smaller than Calgary.
Okay, so it's like 100,000.
Yeah.
No, like 200,000. Oh, actually, that's not that small.
There's people who need your job there.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I mean, there's always. The only thing is, there's a lot of students there, no?
Yeah.
So it's a student city. That's what I've heard.
And there's lots of old people too.
Yeah, the people that retire and have.
They're on vacation. They're in a paradise.
Yeah, exactly. Actually, paradise. There you go. Yeah, because I've seen everybody goes there for wine.
Yeah.
Because they are wine producers. Are you into wine?
No, I don't drink.
No, you don't drink.
No.
How can you? Well, I don't know. I'm. Cause that's a silly question. Because usually we normalize drinking, and when you ask somebody, why don't you drink? You know, it's. Now that I analyze it, sounds stupid if you think about it. It's
coconut water.
Coconut water, okay.
Pina coladas.
Do you do any sort of not drugs? Yeah, drugs. Escape from reality. You know, like from time to time, I smoke weed. I drink. Right? Do you have something like that?
Yeah, I smoke weed.
You smoke weed from time to time, or as a regular basis?
Time to time.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't think you will be able to function if you do it all the time.
Yeah, I agree. I have a lot of friends. They live in Vancouver, and Vancouver has this thing that people get depressed all the time for some reason.
There's no sun.
Yeah, exactly. And my friend, I remember his name is Alan. I'm gonna burn him in this thing. He already knows. And I remember when I was staying with them, the first thing, instead of actually, I don't know, drinking water or eating an apple, I don't know, he will smoke from the bong.
Oh, wow.
Directly. And it's like, dude, it's fucking 7 a.m. Drink water.
No,
right?
Maybe it's his coffee in the morning.
Oh, touche.
Bigs him up. Then he can get along with his day.
That is a slap in the face. I don't judge people that drink coffee in the morning, so why should I be judging somebody that smokes weed in the morning?
It's gonna help them and it makes them function.
Yeah.
I don't think I would be functional if I smoke
with
in the
weed.
morning.
Yeah, me neither.
It would be a weird day.
I tend to turn into a potato a lot of the times, so it's that or I get really hungry
or tired sometimes.
Yeah, some sort in a way it's like an amplifier of like if you're feeling tired and then you smoke weed, you just want to sleep. Yeah. Right? But then if you're dancey, in my case, I get dancey, like funny, you know. I don't know. Have you been to Honey? Like the Latin place?
Yeah, I've been there,
yeah.
The one on the 17?
Yeah, so they do Latin music now, right? On
it used to be a candy shop,
Saturday.
No? Like a place, they had a lot of cakes, a full bowl of cakes to choose from and candy.
But it only lasts for a little bit, because I remember its name was Candy, actually. Yeah. But it only lasted for a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, now it's a dance bar.
And now it's a dance bar.
I know. I like Latino music.
Yeah, of course. You hang out with a lot of Latinos?
I have 3 Latinos roommates in Kelowna.
How many?
3.
3?
Roommates,
wow.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
So I listen lots of Spanish songs.
All the time. Yeah.
It's nice. It's a spicy music. It's not just like country and chill.
I mean, yeah, I don't hate on country, but a lot of the times the brown bound so what the fuck are they talking about, you know? But I mean,
I love country during Stampede.
Country's fun, eh? Have you been to Cowboys?
Yeah.
Yeah, Cowboys is fun.
The old ones, yeah. Like not since COVID, but
okay, yeah. Apparently, it just got back to it like last month or this month, so it doesn't have like the longest time open. Oh. Yeah, and it's booming right now, like always.
Should go there now. Yeah, it's always busy place to go to.
The thing is, I don't know. I feel like an older man. Like I feel like an old man a lot of the times when it's like, oh yeah, let's go to this nightclub and all my friends go there every weekend. It's like,
how do you guys do it?
Yeah, no. To be honest, I don't have the energy to, because I don't know if it happens to you. I know because you don't drink, but I drink that night.
And the next day.
And then the next day I feel like shit, and then the next day I still feel tired.
That's why I don't drink. because you are more productive and you can actually wake up at 8 a.m. on Saturday and Sunday and you can do things.
Exactly, yeah,
and then you don't have to spend the money everybody else is spending in a bar, and you don't lose your wallet and stuff like that. It's not happening.
What I'm doing now, I'm bringing cash. Yeah.
That's smart.
Specifically, I bring $40. That's all I'm spending the night. If somebody buys me a drink, then I'll accept it.
You don't say no.
But ideally, I'm only spending $40, and I don't have I don't bring my
card.
My card.
Because that makes you spend money easily. You just tap it. You don't have to put your code anymore.
Then you realize after blacking out next day.
I have my credit card uploaded in a watch. I don't even need to carry phone.
What? That's pretty That's pretty futuristic if you think.
You can pay for it. You just tap it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Supposedly I have a smartwatch too, but this one doesn't do shit.
This is like a cheating. It's like a phone.
Yeah, no, it's actually pretty fancy.
You can text message. You can call.
Text message?
Yeah, you can also. Yeah, you can type. You can text message, speak. Wow. Call people. Measures your heart rate. You can do workouts.
Yeah.
On that.
Okay. Oh, that sounds way too fancy. What the fuck? This thing I bought it for. I mean, I got it for cheap. I got it for $100. So and it was, I bought it used from somebody, but doesn't do anything. I thought it would be like, the future of watches, and doesn't do shit. Stupid.
You can check the weather. You can book a taxi. You can do everything. It has a data.
What?
Yeah.
That's way too fancy now. No, you know what? I'm afraid of technology. I don't know how to cope with it. Have you tried the virtual reality?
No.
No? I'm afraid of that thing.
Put it on?
Yeah. Because I feel like we're gonna end up in Ready Player One. Did you watch a movie or no?
Player One, no.
It's a movie about this world inside. Well, it's a virtual world that everybody ignored completely the reality they live in. They just wake up and then go to work in there.
They put it on and they're hanging out with people around different parts of the world.
And some
then
of them
see the apartment and it's all just people having those masks.
Exactly. On. And then they work and then they do their life there. There's no life outside anymore. I mean, for some people there is, but
well, it's already almost happening today. Lots of people have lots of friends on Instagram, and then they have a hard time to make friendships and connections with other people.
I think so. I think that happened to me. I became too behind social media that whenever I have to speak with somebody, I'm shy. I mean, in this scenario it's different because I'm in a work mood, something like that. So I gotta be a responsible worker, drinking beer.
Do you think maybe it will be better in the smaller towns? People are more connected. People know each other. People know their neighbors.
Yes and no.
People see the same people over and over.
I think it has its benefits and its cons. Mm-hmm. The benefit is that you're always talking, you're always in a happy mood because everybody's friendly, everybody knows you, But that's the bad part about it is that, for example, if you were to do OnlyFans, right? Mm-hmm. That now it's more common that people do that, right? Girls.
It's gonna be a norm. It's gonna be like an Instagram account in 5 years.
Yeah, and I mean that extra money from all the Sims that are actually subscribed to them. If you have it in a small town, everybody's gonna criticize you. At least I'm putting it in perspective. If I was in Mexico, that everybody, because it's a small town and you upload, not dirty, but like high of tone. I don't know how to say it, but dirty, sexier, right? Mm-hmm. Everybody in the town think that you are a whore or you're easy or you're whatever, and that happens.
You don't have to tell them that you're doing it.
But what if they find out?
Well, you can block the people in your hometown, that nobody in the town, nobody in a province, nobody in a country where you're doing it from is gonna be able to see it ever.
Okay, yeah, but how are you gonna get clients?
From outside. On Instagram, from outside.
But then people in your Instagram have friends in common, and then one is the thing is only one guy, the one that leaks the information. That's where he gets to the next level, Like if one guy fucks it up, then you're already exposed, I don't think it's a bad thing. Yeah. Personally, right? But I've
different source of income.
Yeah, but again, if you get the old lady, the Karen, that is like the super religious or an old.
Well, do you really care about their opinion? People will always judge you no matter what you do. If you don't do anything, they will judge you for not doing anything.
Yeah.
If you're unemployed, they will judge you for being unemployed. Yeah. If you do OnlyFans, they will be like, this guy, he makes money posting pictures. I do it for free on Instagram. Maybe you're just jealous.
Yeah, that could be true, yeah. I mean, I do have an idea that the older woman generation, like the Karens, that criticize the new girls with tattoos or whatever, or they see them with the wrong eyes, I feel like it's some sort of jealousy or envy that they didn't have the ability to wear that free at a time, you know?
Yeah, it's type of like a freedom. Because tattoos, long time ago, only people in the prison used to have tattoos.
Yeah, gangsters.
Now everybody can have tattoo. It's kind of like showing who you are without telling anything to anybody, you know? It's like it's like if people dress up nicely, people dress up very nice. Some people dress up very cozy.
Yeah.
It's just like a sort of, it's like a style. It's part of your
essence. Yeah, your vibes. Yeah.
Like people have different colors of hair. People can wear makeup and like different clothes. You can pick up any color, any style.
By the way, where are you from?
From Czech.
Czechoslovakia, right?
Czech Republic.
Czech Republic. It's fuck.
Now it's two.
It's different. Yeah. Definitely ignorant when it comes to geography.
It used to be Czechoslovakia, yeah.
Oh, they separated.
Yeah.
Oh,
about 32 years ago. 33.
Holy shit, that's not far. Yeah. Do you know why? Like, do you know the gossip about it?
They just didn't want to be. They have different
ideologies,
different language, different roles a little bit. 2 hockey teams now instead of 1, so that's a good thing.
Wow. Okay. Were they conservative there, or were they more liberal, more free, more like Canadians? You know, Canadians are pretty free-minded. Yeah. Well, I don't know about politics, but more of, when I say conservative, more of like people don't like show themselves, or you know, they're very.
It depends where you go. It depends who you're talking to, right?
Okay.
So if you go to small town, people are usually more open than people in the big towns, but it depends, person to person.
Okay. Do you consider yourself like traditional to what your culture is, or no? No.
Yeah. In a way.
Okay.
Yeah.
What would be the tradition there? Like
tradition? What do I do?
Yeah. What's the tradition? I'm just asking because I'm thinking, like, for example, with Mexico or Mexicans, we tend to drink and we tend to party often, right? But we also have bad habits, I think. You know, a little, we call it machismo. You know, machito. Have you heard of that term or not?
Machito?
Yeah, like a sexist. Yeah. So Mexicans, some of them, not everybody, tends to do that, right? But it's the way we were raised, right? Up until today, now we're kind of figuring out that it was wrong.
Yeah.
But I still see a lot of posts that it's like a woman that goes to parties and drinks every weekend. She's not deserved of a right man to propose herself. I don't know, to marry, right?
Oh yeah.
Like that stupid mentality.
That's again a lot of judgment, right?
Yeah.
People are not open to new things and new age. It's almost so different.
Yeah.
So lots of people. Some people like novelty. Some people like trying new things, go with the flow, and some people like their old ways. So I don't know. I don't think people should be judgy, but yeah. I would say it is sexist. For example, for working as a girl working in man positions.
Okay.
20, 30 years ago, it wouldn't be unheard of. Now there's more girls being engineers and more girls being in the construction field and more girls getting anything they want and getting tattoos, and it's like more freedom, I would say, right now. And it's getting better, and I hope the new generation will actually push it more and let those judgy people judge whatever they want and ignore them and live. I think we need that.
What?
It's 21st century. We need
more empowerment,
more freedom, and more equality, and
well,
get rid of the old ways because they didn't work, and just make
I think up to
better.
Today it's quite difficult to know what works and what doesn't, because everybody's so different. Everybody has such a different opinion, right? I'll bring an example. For example, the transgenders, when they were the guy that transgendered himself to a woman, and then he competed in a competition and destroyed everybody.
Yeah.
And I was like,
that's not fair.
yeah, no, I personally don't think. I'm like, dude, just woman, you still have the build of a dude, right? And she destroyed them really easily. And I was like, well, okay, there's changes that I don't agree with, but I don't know. Maybe they're gonna have to be that way, right?
Yeah, maybe they could have their own category of competing against people. I don't know. It's kind of hard to judge it, right? Because then you have the same situation where you have a female who turned into man now competing with a man.
When you're kind of like wait, just one sec. Let's make sure that
Is it recording?
I think so. Oh no, is it not the answer for this one? No, we're still recording. Sorry about that. That was a technical. I'll make a cut there.
Because if you have a woman competing would transition into man, it's not fair with her either, because she was born as a woman and now she's competing with a man. So most likely.
But depending on the sport.
Yeah.
Because if it's a physical sport where they beat each other up,
then
it wouldn't be
man
ideal.
is always stronger.
Yeah, I mean, I think so. That's just genetics, all right. Don't kill me for saying it.
Yeah, I don't think it's fair. If I was the swimmer who ended up on a second spot, I would not be happy about it.
So what happened in that competition is the girls that ended up in second, third, and fourth place, they get out of the stage, of the little 1, 2, 3 stage, and then they took a picture of themselves outside of the stage, and then they left the guy by himself, the girl by by herself there. And I don't know, I think that was sort of like a rebel type of thing, that is like, okay, we don't agree with this, with what just happened, right? But it is what it is, right? Unfortunately, I think they're regulating that thing now, but I don't know. I'm not submerged into it.
They stand up for it, yeah, and I think as they should.
Yeah.
Because obviously, born as a man, you will have big advantage.
Have you ever had a physical fight with a man yourself?
No.
No? Never?
No.
Neither as a kid? Like when you were a kid?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, all the time.
Yeah. Who won usually?
Obviously.
You won?
No.
No, because I remembered when I
mean, maybe when I was up to until 5 or 6.
Because at that age, everybody has the same powers.
And
right?
girls are usually bigger too and a little stronger than men at a little age. But no. or somehow they do develop faster. Because I do believe that women. Sorry, I'm just making sure everything is running smoothly. I do believe that women mature faster than men. Because, with the toys, for example, their toys. Like the toys, it's already a baby, so you already have to take care of a thing. When men are thinking of destroying each other and beating each other up. And playing wars. Because that's what man is supposed to do, right?
And it's fun, to be honest. I remember with my friends, we used to grab sticks and actually fight with sticks until one gets hit and starts crying. It's puta madre, It's like, okay, let's not do this again. And the next day we'll do it, right? And in comparison to women, they were all doing makeup and, taking care of babies. Yeah, no, all of them, but that's kind of the standard.
There's a man who plays and they like to put a nail polish on, like a young little man. They like to put a nail polish and dress up as a girl. It's a thing.
When I was growing up, it was, and look at the stupidity of when you're a kid. When you're an adult, you want to hang out with girls, right? Because, dude, you're a male, you're looking for girls,
But you didn't when you were little.
When you were a kid,
you're scared of them. You're just like, this is a boys club. Okay, girls are not allowed.
No, I remembered I used to hang out with this girl in grade 4 or 5, I think. And she was kind of introducing me to her friends. And my friends started calling me gay. Right? Oh, you're gay because you're hanging out with girls. They were
just jealous because you were talking to a girl and they didn't.
But then, but you don't know, right? You're a dumb kid.
Because you were different. People will always judge indifference.
Yeah.
If you're different than most people, then people will always.
Do you consider yourself different?
I think everybody is different. In
Okay.
a way, nobody
yeah.
has the same nothing
Okay.
unless you identical twin. Even then,
What, sorry?
unless you twin.
Oh, twin, yeah, yeah. But I mean, they still
Yeah,
have
everybody is different.
differences.
I never
Yeah.
met anybody who was same as somebody else.
Yeah. Well, the fact is your business your only source of income? Like, well, besides the financial stuff, but you don't have a steady job? A steady
No, I
job?
have multiple
Yeah.
part-time jobs.
And that's why I call it a steady job, right? Because I also don't have a steady job. You know,
Yeah.
I have.
I mean, it's pretty
business.
steady.
Yeah, 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 of course.
You just work
Yeah.
whenever.
But then the thing is, were you always like that? Were you always looking to get out of the ordinary, right? Like, oh, I'm just gonna have my job, and I'm gonna climb the corporate ladder or whatever, or I'm gonna study this and then work in that industry, or were you always looking for different opportunities?
Yeah, I was always looking somewhere else.
Okay, what was your first introduction to finances? No, sorry, not finances, but like the business world or entrepreneurship or self-employment.
Bag and check, where I see people
Bag and check?
Uh-huh.
What is that?
like where I'm from back home,
Okay.
where
Oh, back and check.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought it was back and check. I was thinking of something else. I forget about
Baba check.
Okay. Yeah. So you started. How old were you?
I was 15
Okay.
when I trying to sell cosmetic and work in a studio with my other girlfriends.
Oh wow.
And every
Okay.
job I ever did, I was like organizing other people, and I had like more responsibilities. So
Yeah.
yeah, and when
At
I
15?
see, no, when I was older, like 18, 19.
Okay.
20.
Yeah.
And then I realized that the EI pay or whatever beginning pay, unemployment pay, and vacation, it's not worth to pay the taxes, because as a business owner you can write off so many things and not pay as much taxes. So there's no brainer
Yeah.
to work for yourself, make your own schedule, work whenever you want to work, not whenever somebody else's want to work.
Yeah. When
And the idea of me to do the same thing every day, all day, 9 to 5, is not for me, because sometimes I don't feel like wake up at 7 a.m. And what if there's something going on in a town and I want to go there?
Yeah.
And what if it's in the middle of the week? So if you have your own business, you can schedule and plan, and I think you have more time as well. That way,
Yes.
you have more freedom.
Yeah. I agree with that. I recently started taking singing classes. I still suck.
What
But
are you singing?
what's that?
What are you singing?
Well, I'm just trying to learn how to sing better. Well, how to sing at all. Because I sing, but it sounds horrible, and it's the neighbors are like, stop killing that cat type of thing. So that bad. And I realize a lot of the times, and the way I schedule with the master, the trainer, the teacher, I don't know. It's okay. I'm not able this hour, but I can do this hour in between Monday at, I don't know, at 11 a.m., right? And then, hey, I'm going to have to change it for Wednesday. Is that okay? Yeah, perfect. But a lot of the times is depending on how I arrange my schedule and how it works best for me. Not so much of, I have an employer, and then, hey, do you mind if I go to my singing class in my half an hour of break, right? So a lot of the times they're going to say, no, dude, fuck off, if I go another time. Same with almost anything. If I need to take those two a day or two for whatever reason, depression, I'm feeling like I need to go to the mountains or whatever, it works out really well. The only bad side about it is if you don't work, you're screwed, right? Yeah. Has it happened to you that you feel you fall into I don't know, an episode of nothing? Like you don't want to do anything? You can call it depression, you can call it...
I don't think you can do anything. You still have to do something.
Okay,
you still
yeah.
have to make a food and
Yeah.
daily
But have you
chores
fallen
and-
into something like that where you're not productive, right? In the business world, or like in your professional career, I
Yeah,
guess.
there's a days when I'm like, I don't feel like doing nothing. I think I'm just gonna
Yeah.
take a time off and
Okay.
do me. And
But has ever happened that it goes for a long time, for like over a week or more?
oh no,
No,
it's
never.
always like a day. It's like a recharge day.
Okay, yeah. What do you do for
What do I do?
to dealing with that stuff? Yeah,
I don't know. I go work out. I go to hot yoga.
Hot
go to
yoga.
see my friend, go to my favorite restaurant, go for hikes.
Okay.
Usually when
alright.
it's nice, I plan my days. So when it's hot, sunny days, I don't
Yeah.
work, or I work very early and I'm done at noon, so then I can enjoy the day.
And I mean, going back to now, why did you decide to fill up your schedule and then go to a party and then travel the next morning? How?
It just happened. I just was driving yesterday to Calgary and came home at 2 a.m.
Okay.
Had already scheduled clients for the whole day.
Just today?
Today, yeah.
Holy shit. Did you sleep?
4 hours.
Oh my goodness.
Came here and then we have the party, Halloween party.
Yeah.
It's a costume party. Yeah.
Nice.
And then after that, I have to do my laundry, last load, pack, and 10 a.m. Mexico.
To Mexico. How many days are you going?
Until the
Arriba.
7th.
Until what?
Until the 7th.
Till the 7th. That's what?
So
That's about a
10
week,
days?
no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
9 to 6, 7
Nine.
days, 8 days,
That's pretty
30.
sick.
Yeah.
Do you already have like a schedule there, or you're just gonna free roam and type
Just
of
a
thing?
hotel schedule for 1 day, maybe
Okay.
2 days. Go boating for sure.
Yeah. I've heard there's in Puerto Vallarta there's this the railing thing that you just hang yourself and
Oh yeah,
go down.
those slack lines.
Yeah.
Or-
Zip lines.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
I
do
want
that
to
as
go
well.
there, but I've never had the chance, to be honest.
I like to go to jungle, just like go and just walk in the gardens and the waterfalls and just see the flower and like garden,
In
like
Mexico?
botanical gardens. Yeah.
In Mexico?
Yeah, in Mexico.
Oh no, I've never heard of that
Go
stuff.
to the jungles. Just like go in a jungle, just like in
Yeah.
a forest.
I don't know. You know,
Just spend time there.
I think I was raised in a very specific area in Mexico where it was quite dangerous to go into the jungle by yourself.
No, I'm not gonna go by myself.
Okay,
We're gonna have a
okay.
tour. We're gonna have horse. We're gonna have
Oh, okay,
ATVs
okay.
and-
Yeah, in a nice way, you know,
In a
like
nice
like
way,
a
yeah.
fancy touristic way.
Ah, fancy. Maybe
Definitely
go to, like, some
touristic.
islands, yeah.
Sounds touristic. Yeah,
Everything tropical. Everything that's warm, yeah.
yeah.
That's
Wait, do you have an option when you moved to Canada, or it was just obligatory for your family?
It was just I wanted to change something.
Okay.
I didn't want to work for the amount of money people make back home.
Okay.
I didn't want to work 9 to 5 and see. I wanted to travel more, and
Yeah.
this was a great opportunity because people are very lucky in Canada, North
I think so,
America in general.
Yeah, I agree. Except
you
for
can
Mexico.
you can be very, very poor here, and you will be very, very rich anywhere else around the world. You have running water, you have electricity, you have
Yeah.
heat, you have roof, you have fridge, you have drinkable water everywhere you go.
Yeah.
That's
Wow.
already
Yeah.
99% people don't have that. So
Holy shit. Yeah. Now you're making me kind of feel appreciated of life.
that's
honestly, 'cause-
already
yeah.
everybody who lives here is already rich and a very lucky person.
Yeah. No, I do agree with that. You often, well, I don't often see it, you know, because you're so involved with your own problems that you're always like, oh, dude, I have to pay this and I have to pay that and whatever. When in reality, it's like, dude, it's not a big deal, you
Yeah.
know, because
You
as
have
long as you
food,
work it,
Yeah.
you'll be
Unless
fine.
you work and you're not a lazy person, you will have a nice life and very
Yeah.
good quality life here. Yeah.
Exactly. So where else have you gone for traveling? Right? Yeah, I've heard you say that you're like traveling. So what's actually? I'll ask you. What is the most significant place you've been to? Like the most growth process for yourself, the most experiences, the most fuck ups, the most everything. Yeah.
There's fuck ups everywhere.
Okay. Yeah. Cheers to that.
Most fuck up thing I did was when I was in Mexico with my girlfriend for
Goddamn
my
Mexicans.
25th birthday.
21st.
She organized this whole week trip for me with all the
Yeah.
parties and slacklining and
Nice.
scuba diving, swimming with dolphins.
Oh,
and
that's
my
pretty sick.
bucket list. And
Where was it?
it was in Cancun and Tulum.
Cancun. Pff, beautiful. Yeah.
So we went there and didn't speak any Spanish. Actually, funny story. We talked to some people in a supermarket. We said we need to buy some. We have a day off.
Yeah.
We want to ride a horse and we want to go on a ranch.
Nice. Yeah.
We want to go on ranch. And the people says like, yeah, we're going to take them. Just give us $10. We take you in a bus. So we give them $10. 2 hours later, we end up in a tequila ranch.
Wait.
There's no horses, nothing. And there's just...
Two randoms the supermarket? Just
No, just like the supermarket is selling those little trips.
Oh,
they
okay.
have, yeah.
I was like, what?
And we ended up in a tequila ranch. It's like, no, we don't drink tequila.
And you didn't drink at a time?
I did drink, yeah.
Okay.
But we ended up in a tequila ranch, and there was no bus coming back until mañana.
The fuck?
It's 2 hours away from Cancun, so
Yeah.
we hitchhiked. And
How old was it? No, sorry.
we were
Which
20
year was this?
I was 25, my girlfriend was 26.
No, but which year?
6 years ago, so I guess this is 2017, 2016.
Oh, okay, yeah, it wasn't bad. Yeah, never mind.
Yeah,
No,
and we were hitchhiking, and it's like, should we even hitchhike? How else are we gonna get home?
Yeah.
So we hitchhiked, and that was very, like, please be good person. Don't
Yeah, no,
do
that's-
anything to
that's
us.
the
We are two
biggest-
girls. There's 2 guys in a car. They have a stolen radio in the back. We can't even fit.
That's what happened?
That was happened. Yeah.
Holy shit! Then how do you make it back?
They just drop us off. It's like, okay, thank you. This was like,
Oh wow!
you know, some things. It's like,
Yeah.
maybe we shouldn't done things like
Assume
that.
that
It's like,
people are bad. Yeah.
You know, yeah. So there's lots of things. Or
Yeah. Well, I think as an experienced Mexican, and I feel bad for saying this, but a lot of the times you have to be always expecting the worst.
Yeah.
Right? You know, you get robbed everywhere. I got robbed in Playa del Carmen. So it's like, puta madre. You know, I got robbed everywhere, to be honest. Not assaulted. I get robbed because I'm
Smacked.
because I'm dumb. I just get distracted really easily, and then I'm looking here and somebody's grabbing my pocket and
Oh.
yeah.
So you were conscious. They didn't just like tell you, give us your stuff.
No.
and-
I've never been assaulted, thankfully.
Oh, that's good.
I mean, I've seen worse, but not assaulted. Yeah. Gladly. Yeah. Okay, so you've been to Mexico a few times?
Yeah, just once. This is the second time.
Oh, this is your second time.
Yeah.
Okay. You've been to Costa Rica?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you do there?
Just travel and see things.
Okay.
Surf a couple times.
You surf?
Yeah.
Nice. That's pretty cool.
Big
Yeah, I've
surf.
never done it, but
Yeah.
I'm afraid of the sea.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
scary. It's big.
Sea is fucking scary.
Huge.
You
You
know-
can't even see.
Did you
How
ever
many
watch the
things
movie
it's
The Scavenger, or the guy where there is Tom Hanks and then Wilson, the hen? Wilson.
Oh yeah, the tropical.
Yeah. He gets
The
in the
ball,
middle
the
of
volleyball
nowhere.
ball with the face paint. from
Yeah,
the blood.
exactly. That movie traumatized me for life. Now I'm afraid of the sea because of it.
You never know. It can take you somewhere new.
But what if I get strangled and stranded? Stranded, that's the
Stranded?
word? Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
That's my biggest fear, because I have no survival skills at all. You know, if I get in the middle of a beach or an island, I was like, dude, I'm gonna die, dude. I don't fucking. I'm
You
just
will
gonna,
survive. You have to. It's your instinct.
maybe.
You will climb the tree. If there's a coconut on the tree and the only way to get them is to climb and you're hungry, you will climb.
Okay. Yeah, I think so. Maybe I'm underestimating myself. Maybe I'm a fighter. Who knows? I try to avoid danger. Yeah, it's better.
Yeah, I like to relax and go to places, gardens, usually nature.
Okay.
Just to go on an island and
What's your
just relax on the beach.
What's your next bucket list besides Mexico, of course?
My next bucket list?
Yeah.
There's lots.
Okay, but the one that comes into your mind first.
In the Maldives, when there's those little tiny houses on the ocean.
Where?
In the Maldives.
Oh, Maldives. Yeah.
There's a little tiny homes on top of a bamboo homes in the ocean, like just at the
Yeah.
beginning, where you can wake up in the morning and you can slide from your bedroom to the ocean.
Okay, that would be
that's
so
my
sick. Yeah.
bucket list.
That's the one that comes to
Definitely,
your
I want
mind.
to stay there and just listen and sleep, and you can see from the floor the ocean. And
Doesn't it bother you though that there's no internet there, or you don't plan of connecting with internet at all when you're there?
No, it's nice not to have internet and be all the phone all the time, because you can absorb and see other things.
Are you huge into energies? Like, one can tell when somebody's it's a bad person, right? I do believe that.
Yeah.
Right away when you start talking to them, and even if they sound nice, you can tell this person has murdered somebody. I don't know. he has seen things and done things I don't want to know.
You have a feeling. in your
Yeah,
gut.
like you feel in the gut, exactly. I remember the ex of a friend. I always think I always thought that guy had murdered people, like easily. I don't know. That guy he will just smile and yeah, and then look you deep in the eyeball like with an intent. I don't know. And I was like, dude, I don't want to be near that guy at all. And she's like, no, he's a nice guy. I'm like,
Is he nice?
nah, he dumped her and cheated on her with another dude, with another girl. And so I don't think it was this guy. I don't know about the murders. I still have my doubts. But are you big into that stuff, like energy, even places, right? That you can absorb good energy, or kind of or bad energy. You know what I mean or no?
Like if I'm in a
In a
let's say
hospital,
you're
for
in
example.
a hospital, the
Yeah.
energy there is pretty depressing.
It is
Imagine
heavy.
you work there and you see people dying and you.
Yeah.
So that's pretty depressing. I don't think I could ever be a nurse because of it or doctor.
Yeah.
Where if you
It's
work,
tough.
if you work in a nature, I would say, if you work in a forest, if you live somewhere
Okay.
away from people, that's more chill energy.
Yeah.
Just like no rush, there's no traffic. It's very.
Keep making cuts just in case. Nice. And
Yeah, I believe in energy.
you believe in energy?
Sometimes, the same feeling when you meet somebody. Sometimes your stomach says like, do not go, and then you not go and something happened. It's like, wow, I knew it.
Can I tell you one story of mine?
Yeah.
There's again, I'm not sure if this is true. Okay, because I was 15 or 16, and that's times of my life I have blurry memories because they were very traumatic, right? But I'm not gonna go into details. But my friends and I, we were going to a certain party in the middle of nowhere. It was like a little, we call them, ay puta madre, ¿cómo lo call?
Festival?
Well, like a little house with a pool in the middle of nowhere. Hacienda, no?
The acreage?
Something like that, yeah. And we were going to that party, but we didn't know the person. That we just got invited by, we were gonna crash in, to be honest, right? And I live very far away from there, and my friends and I were in my house drinking, and they're like, dude, we have the money together, but we don't have money to get back. So let's not just go. Let's just buy more beer and stay here, right? And we all agree after debating it for a while. Next day, or a couple of days later, that place got shot by the cartel, and everybody there, or almost everybody, died, and they were all 15, 16-year-old kids.
Wow.
And we were going to that party, but for a silly thing, we were like, no, it's too far, let's just buy more beer here and stay here,
There's something telling you not to go.
And I mean, I'm glad, of course. And I was recently talking with a couple of friends about this specific party because I thought I dreamed it. After a while, I'm like, no, maybe I just dreamed it. I don't think that will happen. It's too out of the ordinary. And talking with them, we realized it's true. Like, it's like, yeah, I remember about that party too, but they didn't remember the details either. I think that we all blurred it out. Just, I guess, the trauma.
Yeah.
Right. I like to think that it was. I'm not a biggest religion, but I like to think it was a guard angel.
Angels.
Yeah.
Telling you not go.
I think so. Yeah. Not the
Draining
huge
your
believer.
bank account so you can't go.
The what?
Draining your bank account so you cannot go.
Yeah. I mean, I was 16. I had maybe $10 to my name at a time. Yeah. Today too, but.
But you're not 16.
but I'm not 16.
Yeah, I had the same situation happen actually 3 weeks ago.
4 weeks ago.
3 weeks ago when
3.
I drove here from Kelowna. I was driving some people with me to Calgary.
Okay. Do you know them?
No, I met them on an app where it's a car share app
Yeah.
where you can take people to
Okay.
places and people split the gas on you. Now, we were driving on an 80 speed and the people were going 60 in front of me. I'm like, wow, we are going to be in Calgary in 12 hours.
Yeah.
So I speed up so fast and I went 80 and passed these cars where the car from opposite us all of a sudden fell asleep and hit into the car behind me. And they had an accident and we just keep going. And all the people in the car were like, oh. Nobody talk for like 20 seconds. They're like, is our car got hit? Like, how come we still going?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was very like, whoa. If I didn't go in front of the car, I will get hit in a car.
So it was a car that you passed.
Yeah, so yeah, it was the car we passed,
Holy
and then the
shit.
car from the other side turned into their car. Like
Yeah.
4 lanes road, and the car just like
Yeah, he
went
probably
to the
passed
other
out,
side.
no? He
Yeah.
was sleepy
just
or
turned
whatever.
the wheel left, and it was right. It's like
Holy shit.
you're just like, whoa, what just happened?
And you guys just kept
And
going?
it was such a bomb that we thought it's my car, and I just didn't even
Yeah.
step on it. It's like, what? Yeah,
Holy shit.
that's a moment. What do you think? Like, did we know that's gonna happen? Like, did we just like 1 second
Yeah.
slower and we wouldn't be
Well, let's hope that he didn't die.
driving?
Or they
Yeah.
didn't die,
Yeah.
right? It was just an accident, and materialistically, they just destroyed each other, but that's it.
Just the cars?
But, yeah, probably not.
Yeah, we were going.
No, because a
60,
crash
80.
at 50 an hour?
60 both ways.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's, I mean, I don't know about
That's-
mathematics, but I'm assuming that's 120.
Yeah. It's like hitting a ball.
So-
It's even more because the ball is moving towards you. Yeah.
Yeah, so, and, yeah, no, they probably died, yeah.
Yeah.
Cheers. Or cheers. I don't know if they're down there.
Yeah, so at the moment it's like, whoa.
Yeah. What do you do?
Like the whole mood in a car changed after
Yeah.
that. You're like,
Yeah, and it was only the beginning of the road. It's like, what the fuck are we gonna talk for the next 6
Yeah.
hours? Holy shit.
so somebody's looking for us here, making sure we make it a little longer.
I like to believe that somehow you decide when that happens. I mean, it sounds egocentric as fuck because I in my case, I believe that I'm indestructible until I reach my goal. And I have a very, very specific goal that I
You're
have
destructible.
to reach. Indestructible.
Oh, indestructible.
Untouchable. I'm
You just like go.
bullet
You don't care.
bounces off.
You're
on
like
me.
the horse with the shields on the sides.
Just nothing
go.
can destroy me, stop me, and I will achieve it. But I also think that I've done very stupid things because of that mentality, right? I got into the favelas in Brazil, and I was staying in a really dangerous area where there's shootings every day. But it was cheap, and I was like, nah, nothing will happen to me, because nothing happened to me in Mexico, and I experienced a bunch of stuff like that. I do believe that maybe my angel guard, he's overworking all the time, like, this motherfucker, dude, what the fuck is he doing again? So, I don't know, what do you believe in, like, what do you think of that stuff?
I believe in that for sure.
Yeah.
There's some higher power.
Okay, you do believe in a higher power? Yeah. Yeah, because lately it's got popular that not believing is cool, Like this whole mentality of like, oh, I'm atheist and I don't believe in nothing. I believe in science. I'm like, dude, you suck at science, right?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
Everybody has their own little thing they believe in, right? Some
Yeah.
people believe in God, religions.
Whatever works for them, type
Yeah.
of thing.
Some people believe in nothing, and if it works for them, then yeah. As long as people don't judge other people for, yeah.
Yeah, and that's kind of impossible to achieve if you think about
No,
it.
people will always judge.
Exactly, yeah. That's what I
No
mean.
matter what you do.
There's always gonna be somebody judging you. Do you use TikTok?
TikTok?
Yeah.
No.
No? Yeah.
I don't even have the app.
Okay.
I know it
yeah.
exists. I know it's good for advertisement and
advertising.
businesses, and I should do it, but
Well, in my case, I started doing a few dances. I don't know. I thought it was fun at the beginning, but at the same time, you overthink of what others are thinking of you. That maybe they don't think shit of you. They're just scrolling down. But I drain myself with these fake ideas that people are laughing at me, and I stopped doing it because of that, which is silly.
because people laughing at you.
No, there was nobody laughing at me. I don't think so. Hopefully they were laughing with me. But no, I don't think I had a bad comment. Maybe once about what was it? Yeah, somebody stole my card and then somebody was laughing at me. I was like, fuck, man. Somebody stole a truck. Yeah, and he was like, haha, that happens for
Reason.
not protecting it or whatever he said. I'm like,
What
okay.
happened to the angels now?
I think they want me to have some battles, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how did you get into finances, by the way? I mean, that's a topic I wanted to touch on, but we definitely ignored it.
How I got into finances?
Yeah.
Uh,
Like, was it somebody you knew, or
Yeah.
or was a situation that got you there?
yeah, it was one of my clients.
Okay.
For my beauty clients,
Okay.
who was working as a broker, and she told me that she can help me financially. And at a time I was like, how can you help me with finance? Like, don't everybody know about finance? And actually nobody knows. It's like a whole world
It's a different
of
spectrum
things,
for sure.
you know. It's something we don't really learn much in the school, but everybody needs.
Yeah.
So yeah, she got me into it, and that's how I started.
Okay.
And I started
That
having
was in
interest.
Calgary,
Yeah,
right?
that was in Calgary.
Okay.
Yeah, she's actually also Latina.
Nice. So you get along with Latinos, eh?
Yeah, well, the culture is the same, right? Family first, fun number 2, work is like mañana.
Okay. Yeah.
So we have the same kind of. It's basically the same as Latina culture.
Yeah. Because Latinos,
They know how to party and they know how to work. They know how to do both.
I mean, yeah.
And they also take care of their family a lot.
That's true. Yeah,
You never see a Latino person who is a homeless, because that would be
that's a very powerful statement. Yeah.
it would be a bad family if you are.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
things
actually.
like that, like you never see, you know.
Yeah. Have you been to Los Angeles?
No.
No. Well, me neither. But I've seen videos. But there is some guy was commenting about how the situation of homeless was there, and in those videos where they were showing everybody, there was not Latinos at all, right? There you get all races, but no Latinos.
Yeah.
Right.
Because it's very family oriented.
Yeah. So
Like if your family member needs a help, everybody helps them. They're not gonna, you know, let them down
my
because
Latino family, hijos de su puta madre. I'm just kidding. No, I love my
Well,
family, but
is your
yeah.
family living in Canada?
They're all here. Yeah, I have my issues with my dad, and that's it. And with my younger sister, and with my older sister sometimes, and with my mom. But you
With
know,
everybody.
no. You know, I think as an adult, you start realizing that some of this silly fights that you get with them, it's just silly. That's it,
Yeah.
right? They're not important, or they're just for silly situations, right?
Yeah.
So, and what do you see in finances? Like, what's your mission with it? I don't know if you have a mission or you
What's
just
my
wanna-
mission?
Yeah, because a lot of people use it as I want to make more money, right? And that's okay, because that's what we
That's
work
what everybody's
for.
doing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but do you have like a purpose for it, or you just wanted to get into it?
So at the first, I wanted to see if somebody can help me with finance because I thought I was pretty good.
Yeah.
Turns out I wasn't.
Were you? That's
Yeah.
the reality for a lot of people, to be
So
honest.
I'm like, wow. I just woke up, and it happened just 2 years ago, just when in the
Wow.
spring, just
Okay.
before COVID. So I'm like, wow, I'm
Holy.
glad I know this. And then when COVID hit, I lost my beauty business because
You
nobody
cannot
could work
go
for
out
a
or
couple
whatever.
months, almost 7 months. It was total, 6 months.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm like, I need to do something else. And I'm like, maybe I should do this because it helped me. I could help other people as well. So
Yeah.
at the beginning, I did it for money because I'm like, yeah, sure. Why
Yeah,
not?
yeah.
I'm going to help people. And now I'm like, I see
See the
how
importance
nice
of
is it.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, so now I don't need it.
Okay.
It's something I like to do and it's nice.
Nice.
Do
Yeah.
something that I know that my friends, will be able to buy houses and prepare them for it and make sure they don't make the mistakes I did
Okay.
when I didn't know. So
That's
yeah.
pretty cool. Yeah. Yeah. I think again, you're not taught to be an adult. You know, a lot of the times, dude, I don't even know how to change my oil in my car. Yeah.
You can YouTube that.
It looks complicated, to be honest. I don't know. Or the tires I do, but I've messed up a few times. But you're never taught to know these things, especially, for example, how to administrate yourself, right?
Yeah.
That's one of this. A lot of the things it sounds so simple, but it's not, right? We don't realize that we need to save money for the low times or the hard times, right?
Yeah.
We need to have an emergency fund. We need to have an investments fund or whatever, right? I don't know anything about that stuff, but I'm just assuming. But that's the thing. I don't think nobody gets taught how to do it, and it's an industry that is not as touched as it should be.
Yeah.
You know, especially for younger people, because a lot of us are always are here struggling, or we're getting anxious about the future, and it's like, dude, what the fuck am I gonna do in the future? A lot of times you doubt yourself, right? And having a good plan works, right? So yeah, that's pretty cool. So you do it in Kelowna now, and here in Calgary?
Remotely, everywhere.
Okay.
Anywhere you are. Yeah. Thanks to video chats, WhatsApp videos, and everything, you can work from anywhere.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, that's actually pretty smart.
That's why I'm going to Mexico.
yeah. Okay. Are you planning on doing it while there?
Just like in the morning, maybe 1 hour a day, 2 hours.
Okay, nice. All right. So I think we already did quite a little bit of time for sure. Do you have any social media people can follow you on?
I
because
do.
it's quite late. That's gonna be we're gonna be late for your party.
Oh, it doesn't start till 10. So
Okay.
can be there
Perfect
11.
timing. Yeah.
Latino time.
Fucking Latinos, they always start.
Nobody comes to party at 9, even if it starts at 9.
But everybody gets drinking at 9.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, cheers.
You're already drinking.
Cheers, motherfuckers. Yeah. So where can people follow you?
People can follow me on Instagram.
Instagram, like?
Yeah.
Oh, what's your Instagram name? I'm gonna put it on the video, but either way, just.
ELISHKA Financial.
Okay, Lisa
And
Financial.
then my beauty, ELISHKA Beauty Bar page on
You got your
Instagram.
account hacked, didn't you?
I did, so I had to make a new one.
How did you get that hacked?
I don't know.
Did you open an email you shouldn't?
Opened probably message from somebody selling me some beauty products.
Oh.
I click on that didn't do anything, and then I was getting emails every hour all night long. It's like, your password bit changed. I'm like, what am I going to do? And then I couldn't get in.
Shit.
So I opened a new one. Yeah, it's a
Don't
lot of work.
Yeah,
Don't open
DMs.
anybody's links, people.
Wow, that's pretty
Especially if you don't know the people. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not verified accounts or things like
Yeah,
that.
that's unfortunate. Do you do any YouTube or anything?
YouTube?
Yeah,
No.
like tutorials. Because
No.
you also do makeup and artist stuff, right?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I saw you do paintings as well.
Yeah, I do painting
Right.
as well. I make candles and lots
You
of
do
things.
candles too?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. And then you also do white teeth and
Oh, yeah.
you do everything. What the hell?
I make people beautiful
yes.
and I make people rich.
Yes. So contact her if you wanna be beautiful and rich. Well, thank you so much, ELISHKA, for accepting the invitation. I know it's quite late, but yes, thank you all for watching, and subscribe and like and all that thing. Yeah. And buy my book. By the way, I don't have a copy, but buy it. I'm gonna put a link there. Anyway, thank you so much, ELISHKA.
Thank you.
Peace out. Y hasta luego, perros. Well, there you go. It has to sound really loud. Okay, perfect.
Wow, this is worse than being an actor.
What?